Coming up tonight, Mr. Blobby found dead in Larne, old man burns toast, and is this cat the second coming of Christ? Hello, sweet cheeks. I'm Patrick Smiley, and welcome to Goodnight, Ulster, the hardest-hitting news show, bringing you stories so fast we don't even have time to check our sources. We'll be bringing you full-throttle coverage like a Formula One car spinning out of control into a crowd of helpless onlookers. We'll news all over your face, and you're going to like it. You'll be begging for more, more, more! With all that being said, here's Dick Short with his special report.
The NHS is in crisis. That's right, the same headline you've been hearing for the past 30 years. But this time, it's for real. No space in hospitals, increased waiting times, no more sexy nurses. Due to the increased budget cuts, ambulances have been eradicated from the service. We now see paramedics pushing and running people into the hospitals.
And in these most trying of times, the government has twisted the knife in the back of our health service, replacing experienced and highly skilled doctors with inexperienced, underskilled, but cheap child doctors. We spoke to Dr. Daniela Wilkes, a victim of the mass layoffs, to get her thoughts and feelings ahead of a busy Christmas season.
I'm lost. I'm just absolutely lost. I mean, how am I supposed to look my son in the eye and say, I'm sorry, love, I couldn't get you the presents that you wanted because you stole my job?
And where are all our resources going, you may ask? On cases like this County Down man is now on day 11 of refusing to eat an apple, and doctors are getting worried. We got an exclusive interview in our radio show with the man to hear his side of the story.
I just don't like him, you know.
I'll let you be the judge of that. Dick Short, Goodnight, Ulster.
A local man won the lottery last night. Unfortunately, it was the dead pigeon lottery, which gives out prizes in dead pigeons rather than cash. Now to the film review this week with Anita Cock. Anita.
Well, Patrick, I'll give you 3 guesses to what I seen last night.
Lord of the Rings re-release.
No.
Matrix 4.
What? No.
Matrix 5, The Traps Come Alive.
No.
Stanley's Final Sacrifice.
It was Avatar 2. Alright?
Well? How was it?
Oh, how was it? Yeah, it was alright. It was alright in the sense of good visuals and a good message about being kind of nature, kind of stuff. You know, the things you would expect from an Avatar 2 movie.
Okay, come on.
Well, at one point I went up to use the bathroom and all of a sudden this wave of sadness just kind of hit me.
No.
I started thinking back in my life and I've really achieved nothing up until this point.
Stop.
And that if my mother was still alive,
Stop it.
would she be proud of me? You know,
Here we fucking go.
she never did say she loved me, so I guess I'll never know.
Review the film, for fuck's sake.
You know, and later,
No.
I started to really bawl, and this woman and her daughter started to look really worried. And I heard her turn around to her mother and say,
Review the film. Review the film.
Mommy, why is that girl woman crying in Avatar? And she said, I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know anymore.
Thanks, Anita.
What? Who put this battery in my drink?
I did. I wanted to see you choke on it.
Oh, piss off, Patrick! With all that shit in your hair, there'll be a grease fire in hell when you burn!
Now for a quick ad break. Do you want to get jacked, morbidly depressed, and have a strange obsession with hair dye and black leather? Well, I've got good news for you. Introducing the world's first gothic fitness plan, guaranteed to turn you from a gangly freak into a gothic stud. I tried out this fitness plan to improve my self-image and further ruin my relationship with my parents. And after 4 weeks, I was already beginning to see results.
Come on, Chad, you can do it. You're big, you're bold, you're beautiful.
I lost 87 pounds and 7 inches of height in just this brief time. And you can too. But don't just take my word for it. Here's some of our happy customers to tell you about it too. What did you think of our workout, sir? What did you think of the workout? So what are you waiting for? Come join the Gothic path to fitness. Please.
The Department of Health have ruled that Gothic fitness plan is unsuitable for children under the ages of 12, people with mental or physical disabilities, and women in general.
Coming up, what really happened on Epstein's Island? We conduct a seance with the man himself to find out, will rubbing the stomachs of 3 fat men really grant us a wish? We put it to the test. And homeless people. Why do they smell so funny? Welcome back. Earlier this year, a local chocolate factory owned by Willy Wonka shut its doors, leaving hundreds of Oompa Loompas unemployed. Reporting on this story, Johnny Ironside.
From the world's greatest chocolatiers to searching for new careers, it's been a tough few months for everyone's favourite little orange slave race. While several have tried playing their hands as chefs, hairdressers and traffic cones, there are many for whom the transition from a life of sweets and treats to a life of hardship has been too much to bear.
I'm kind of at a loss of what to do, honestly. I've never had a job outside of confectionery before. I don't have a driver's license or any transferable skills. I've
got kids to provide for, bills coming in, just seeing our savings drain away. No idea where the next paycheck's going to come from. It's tough. It's really tough.
In these times of extreme stress and financial difficulty, many Oompa Loompas have turned to lives of crime and violence. While most would say these are desperate people doing desperate things to get by, DEP councillor Michael Orange says otherwise.
They are unnaturally violent people. In the wild, they skin their food alive, and genetically, they're closer to bugs than you and I. It is no surprise that they have given in to their primal, savage instincts. I say to the good people of Ulster, if you meet an Oompa Loompa in public, avoid it like the plague, unless you have a set of golf clubs with you. And in that case, do us all a favour and beat them to death.
We attempted to corner and interview some Oompa Loompa gangsters, but were turned around and chased away. We asked them to plead their case and tell us what they want done in response to their actions, but they told us to piss off. Instead, here's a traumatized victim of the violence we forced in front of a camera.
They cornered me and said, "Oompa Loompa, doopity-doo, give us your purse, or we will kill you."
We received word that there would be an organised march by the Oompa Loompas to protest the lack of help offered to them by the government. Unfortunately, we attended the wrong parade of angry orange men. The violence has already claimed 11 lives. Earlier this week, the thugs filled the Belfast Lagan with chocolate, and Alliance MLA Naomi Long has said of the crime wave, only blood will pay for this. Johnny Ironside, Goodnight Ulster.
A troubling story indeed. That'll be all from us tonight. It was lovely having you join us. Make sure you tune in next time, because if you don't, Then if the Oompa Loompas don't find you, I most certainly will. Stay safe, and good night.